Jailing are here in the house. Welcome to another MTG Roundtable. A little confusion today. Sorry about that. We had to reset the link and reset everything because, we had some issues internally. So we're back. We're here. Dan,
Hey,
how you doing, bud?
well, well, thanks for asking. Unfortunately, we don't get a we don't. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay, good. Unfortunately, don't get a rock out the VTuber avatar
Hmm.
for some reason. Don't know why. We'll have to figure
Hmm.
that out.
Yeah, it did it to you before, and I'm sorry, bud. I will hit up customer service again and see what the deal is with that. But anyway, welcome and thank you for being here just the same. And we got Brian Giles. He's always excited about these teasers. I thought we'd include him today.
Yes,
Um,
especially with not only with the Maro stuff that we
mhm.
have here, but with the teaser cards that came out yesterday and today.
Oh yeah,
There's one that is absolutely insane that I really want to
nice.
talk about.
All right. Well, we'll have to look that one up separately and pull that up. So hell yeah. Let's say hi to a couple people in chat. Michael Superbacker, how you doing, buddy? Jamie White, how is it down under, my friend? And we got K-Tark in the house. Sweet. I'm gonna wake up NaughtyBot here in a minute. We'll see if we can get some heads into the stream. When we hit 10 people in on the NaughtyBot list, we will spin off for a future reality fracture pack. So good times. I'm gonna work on that. It's awesome upside down. Jamie says nice. Mama Squirrel's in the house. Mama Squirrel, can you yell hi real quick?
Hi.
She says hi.
Uh,
She's working on some jewelry stuffs while we're working here. So good times. All right. Dan, would you be so kind as to start us off on that first paragraph, and then Brian pick up the slack. I'm gonna wake up NaughtyBot. So if you guys would be so kind, or Brian, if you want
All
Brian to
right,
read
so
that
we're
first
looking.
paragraph,
No, we got it. We got it. We got
we
this.
got it. All right.
Maro's Magic the Gathering, Marvel Superheroes teasers.
Making business deal.
Before previews of Magic the Gathering, Marvel Superheroes officially began. I thought it would be fun to do another of my duelist style teasers where I give hints of things to come.
I'm gonna put a little pause in the originally. Rosewater said that he wasn't going to do this for Marvel Superhero, but as some
Mm.
people have speculated, like Perp and some other people,
Yeah.
like Ben Bateman, that because the licensing rights are now fully in effect, I think that's why he can now do these kind of spoilers.
Yeah,
Well,
because they didn't
also,
have the contract with for Arena, so yeah, now they realized the error and fixed it. What were you gonna say, Dan?
I was going to say also, Hasbro has now a huge contract with Disney right now, so you're going to probably be seeing a lot more Marvel stuff being introduced.
Hmm. Speaking of which, on a side note, Universes Beyond is coming to D&D. You lucky peoples.
I'm
That's for
sorry.
another thing.
I'm
Yeah, I
very
know.
worried about the D&D
That's
stuff.
all. That's a whole
Hmm.
another
Oh
round
yeah.
table.
Oh yeah. All right. So we left off in the first paragraph where I give hints of things to come. All right. First up, here are some things you can expect. Expect. Yes. Some creature tokens. Legendary 1/1 blue bird scout. 1/1 red alien. All right. 1/1 green minion. Bringing minions back. Interesting. Legendary 2/2 green cat. I want to know what that is. and a 3/3 colorless robot villain artifact.
Okay, I can because I'm a big Marvel guy. When I was younger, before we got evicted out of the
Uh,
house in McCleary,
yeah.
I had um, almost the entire Marvel encyclopedia from like the 80s and 90s. So that gives you a breakdown of every Marvel character in existence at the time of that publication. So it's like, you have the list of their powers, who they are, there's.
Oh, I remember the trading card. I think I got it in series
No, it's
2.
not a trading card. It was the
No,
actual.
I remember those though. That's
It
all.
was, they'd have it from a certain letter to a certain letter, and they'd have breakdowns of every Marvel character. So
Nice.
here is what this is going to be: the legendary 1/1 blue bird scout, which I don't like the color choice of blue, but that is Red Wing, also known as
You're Red Wing.
Well, it could. It could. I was actually thinking to fit more of the color choice, it could be Hawkeye's wife. Her character had a bird name as well.
But it's not legendary, so it's just a bird scout.
Yeah, the bird scout. It's gonna be Red Wing.
Oh no, it is legendary. My bad. reading the spoiler tells me the spoiler. Okay.
Falcon's actual instead of in the movies, it was a mechanical thing. But
I think it might be though. I mean, being a blue color though, it could probably be Red Wing. Really popular right now, but there's rumor that they're going to be doing the Agents of Shield stuff again. They're going to be respinning that, and Laura Burton, Hawkeye's wife, she's going to be returning for the next series, and she's going to be returning as her character, Mockingbird. So that's what I was thinking, because she Scout Mockingbird. It could put her there because pretty much she was a spy for Shield.
Okay. That could be a thing, and them being more female centric, we should be getting some of those characters, I would think.
And Disney has announced that she'll be returning returning to the series, as well as Samuel L. Jackson and quite possibly even a few people from the Agents of Shield TV show, because they're talking about recanonizing it back into the series. I see. They're talking about recanonizing it.
Okay, now the 1/1 red alien, I've heard some rumors that these might be little brood aliens. I don't think so. I think it's probably something else.
The broods, it could be they could be the scrolls, because we never finished off that storyline. Also, remember they are talking about merging in more of the Spider-Verse into the main Marvel universe, with possibly a Carnage. So,
well, and what about the kitty?
Well, first you got the green minions, and there's been some vacillation back and forth, but I think the best one that I've heard so far is Mole Man's henchman.
Mole Man would be a good one to do, especially.
I mean, they have Fantastic Four in this set, so having Mole Man, especially being one of their first.
And Mole Man is expected to be a character in the next Fantastic Four movie. They did hints and background teasers for him during the last movie. So,
but what about the kitty?
Now the kitty, I have heard that this is Hairball. This is
Hairball.
Hairball is the mutant Speedball's cat, who had Speedball connect.
That just sounds like that dude. Your whole explanation about a speedball cat reminds me of one of the never mind. Go on,
Yeah, speedball is a mutant
Dan.
that projects kinetic energy balls, and
Oh, we definitely had a few of
and
those
his
around.
cat
Yeah.
was exposed to that and became and has the same powers as he does.
Oh boy. Okay. So possibly hairball. Got it. And a 3/3 colorless robot villain artifact. That could be anything. I'm thinking Doombots.
Doombots are probably most likely, but it could be Ultron bots.
Yeah, so it could be the Ultron bots, or it could be the Doom bots, but from what I understand, the aspect, okay, so the universe that Marvel touched on in the Doctor Strange movie will not
Yeah.
be featured in this multiversal
Mm.
series. So we won't be getting those versions of the characters. So which means you probably won't be getting the Ultron bots. So I'm
You're an
gonna say
Ultron bot.
they most likely be the Doom bots because we will be having Doctor Doom being played by the former Tony Stark, who will be playing a multiversal version of himself as Doctor Doom. So I think that the concept for the Ultron bots will be the Doom bots.
Yeah, that'd be a good call. All right. So we have a new enchantment subtype. I'm wondering if it's going to be like, I don't know, the enchantments instead of it being a spell or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. We got a flavor word. Yes. What?
There was something. Hang on, I'm trying to scroll down to it. I thought I saw something
You're clipping, brother.
in the original release spoilers.
Oh,
that-
I see. Yeah, well, they had the God. I remember during the spoiler on the Doctor Doom and something that there was a plot or not plot, but
Yeah,
trying to remember.
plot. That's
Is it
probably
plot?
what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, so probably the plot. Okay, a flavor word that references a uncard. Okay.
Now I heard, and you will be happy with this, DJ. I heard that it's going to be Squirrel Link.
No. If they put Squirrel Girl, if they have anything to do with Squirrel Girl, I'll be pissed off because I hate Squirrel Girl with a passion.
Oh, you already know she's coming. God.
Oh, I know Disney's been dying to do something. Disney has been so like to do something about her.
Oh, I
and
know.
I hate that character with a passion. She's failed in the comic book series, and every comic book series that they ever tried to do, she's failed. She even failed as a character in the cartoons that they did exclusively to Disney Plus, and she is going to continue to fail. They keep on failing at getting a Squirrel Girl movie together, where they wanted to have Anna Kendrick do it, but then they walked away. Anna Kendrick walked away because she saw that people had no faith in it because the character storyline and everything kept on failing. But Disney, they like to produce something that fails. Otherwise, we're gonna do Captain Marvel as a woman instead of as a man, the way she was originally. And instead of doing Captain Marvel as Marvel Girl or Miss Marvel, they decided to make a new Miss Marvel that failed completely. So yeah, you might get your Squirrel Girl. Absolutely. Disney loves their failures.
The only fail would be if they splash white, dude. I'll be really pissed. So I'm for it only for squirrels, so I don't care about the lore per se. I'm not, they're gonna have her in it. We already knew she's gonna be in it.
Dan has some strange aversion to furries.
Well, it's not strange.
No, I love furries. Don't get me wrong. I want to see a tail wag.
Furries.
I want to see a tail wag, but when it comes down to it, Disney is choosing losers to. Look at the all right. First of all, when it comes down to what Disney's doing and out there, I'm really worried about what they're going to be putting out there with this Marvel movie that's coming out. The Star Wars Grogu Mandalorian movie bombed at the box office. Bombed. Their first 4 days, they barely made production value back.
That's because people were.
It was a crap movie. Have you seen it yet?
Yes, I
it's
did
crap.
see it.
It was an extra long episode of The Mandalorian.
And that's what it was supposed to be, kind of. It was it was supposed to be a family-friendly movie.
It wasn't a family-friendly movie. It was a family-friendly TV series episode. Extended family-friendly TV episode, not a movie. It was like a direct-to-TV movie. It was actually the worst rated, the worst brought in.
What are we talking about? Sorry, I had to step away.
Mandalorian. Oh my god, it was horrible.
Oh god. And Katie Sackhoff is amazing. She's a cool person. She should get her own series, not that's taking over to her. Her story arc's not that bad.
She needs to go back to Babylon 5.
Well, I'm saying is that
Battlestar Galactica.
It could be a separate story from the Mando. That's just, bro.
Right now,
why?
Especially with me.
Because she should go back to Galactica.
I was watching it the other day.
Okay.
It caused me to have.
So back to reality. Squirrel link is what you think is the flavor word. References an art card. Okay. I think it will happen. A modal card that lets you choose up to X modes. Oh, interesting. You think it's going to be like one of those level up cards or whatever? Maybe.
No,
I don't.
It's like you've got like some choices of how many, and you can choose. However many, depending on how much. I guess how much mana.
Oh, kind of like the paw thing from Bloomburrow, where you had 5 paws and you could do like all the things or one of the things or whatever.
Yeah, kind of like that, but it's going to be different. Sure.
Okay. Another card that lets you cast a subset of cards off the top of your library.
Heroes.
Yeah. Or they might have something villains. I don't know.
Well, both ways. Maybe Loki card.
Yeah.
Loki does.
Yes.
Loki has that ability. If you think about it, so you can probably pull a card with Loki. You'll probably also be able to because Loki's going to be playing a big part in the next 3 Marvel movies, from what I've read.
Okay.
He's signed a contract for 3 more Marvel movies.
Oh boy. An activation with 6 different mana symbols. Okay.
I think that's going to be Avengers Assemble.
Yeah, it'll probably be an Avengers thing, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, with the waste or the colorless, a card name in all caps with an exclamation point.
Now, there's been a lot of contention about this.
Really?
But I think the one that I think is going to be, and it's a huge flavor win, it's going to be Excelsior.
Oh boy. Okay.
No, they got to have the Stan Lee something. Yeah, they got to have the Stan Lee something. But if they do a Stan Lee, there's going to be a bunch of people out there who's going to be like, "Oh, but they didn't do a Jack Kirby."
True.
Well,
a creature.
They did the Jack Kirby. That was the comic book for the
but they just
Spider-Man set.
They were just like reproductions of like existing comic books, and they were I've expressed my disappointment with that set. because they just did reproductions of comic book covers, and they did the overproduced ones that they always reproduce. They didn't do some of the other books that would have been a lot better books to pull. They didn't do some there's a few Jack Kirby things that I'd like to see covers redone for Magic cards, or even just collectible cards altogether under the Hulk titles. That would have been a lot better choices. And then there would have been a few other Jack Kirby stuff and a few other titles that people don't always pull out when they say Jack Kirby. Just saying, Jack Kirby's yeah, he's a god to a certain degree, but people always pull out the same titles every single time, and it gets overprinted in every direction.
Your every direction. Okay, a creature that can copy 3 different card types. Something Simic.
Well, once again, could be a Loki.
Yeah.
There was a mutant called Ditto.
There you go.
I believe he was one of the second string X-Force mutants.
Oh, all right.
But there was a mutant called Ditto, and he could kind of do different versions of himself. And they also had a mutant in the that they made exclusively for the animated series in the 90s for the original run of X-Men 96, who was able to copy himself.
Huh.
Because they didn't have the rights to another character, so that could probably be it. What do you think, Brian?
I'm thinking you're probably right in James Madrick's Multiple Man. There's some other things in here that makes me think
Multiple Man as well. Yeah, I didn't think about Multiple Man. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Genesis? How you doing? Yeah, Maro. Hashtag Maro to get in on the giveaway. Yes. All right. So interesting. We got a subtype last seen in a standard leaguer set over 2 decades ago. A subtype.
A lot.
Arcane?
People are saying maybe Arcane, but it's like that's gonna be.
Sounds like people who don't play Commander would be happy to have a new card in their deck.
Yeah. Well, a card that could tap for 4 mana in any combination of colors. Ooh.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah. All right.
He's not really giving you much of spoilers or hints. I mean, that's it can be.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
There's like 20 mutants that would fit under that category.
Right. Right.
Especially alpha class mutants. Well,
we're definitely getting some mutants, but I don't think we're gonna get too heavy. No. There's another Wolverine card, so there's that.
Well, Wolverine and there's a whole bunch of mutants. Not all the mutants. See, that's one of the things that I was kind of disappointed with the Marvel franchises. When Fox bought the rights to mutants. They bought the rights to the term mutant, but they technically didn't buy the rights to all the characters. So when they did that Mutants TV series that was supposed to originally be an X-Men spinoff, and that was through a different company. It wasn't a Fox show, and Fox pretty much put the kibosh on it. So they had to change the name of characters. They ended up creating a whole new line of mutants. But even before that, like in all this series, mutants are the most common supers in the Marvel universe. They are so common. I mean, your next door neighbor could be a mutant and you didn't know about it. I mean, that's how common they were, I mean.
You're common.
I think I saw like a study on. I am right. I think I saw a study like when they took all the characters in the Marvel universe. It was for every 2 humans there was 1 mutant. So very common power class. There's actually
Crazy.
less genetically engineered characters than there are mutants.
Huh. Yeah. Let's see. You want to get the next one, Brian?
Yeah. Next are some cards will feature the following rules text. Enchanted creature becomes a copy of that creature until this aura leaves the battlefield. That could be a lot of different things, but being able to copy different creatures, that's a pretty common ability. So I don't have any clues to what that could be.
Yeah, it sounds very generic of a.
Yeah.
And next is becomes dinosaur hero. Now I don't know because there was this like devil dinosaur, and this girl was like and her pet T-Rex were like heroes, and there was a little bit of a tried to be a series on one of the outlier Disney channels, and it didn't work out. But I don't know how that's going to work out.
Yeah, it never does work out with them.
Next up is exile all the cards from your hand. Now this is going to partner with another thing that we're going to talk about later. But I'm going to say right here and now, this is going to deal with the 10 rings.
The 10 rings?
Yes.
10 rings.
10 rings. Okay. That possibly could be the 10 rings.
When we come to the 10 rings thing, which is down the list here just a little further, I'll explain how it connects.
Based off of it being in quotation marks, well, everything's in quotation marks on this thing, but exile all cards from your hand could be a 10 rings reference, or now hear me out. You might also have it could also be like a artifact that might have some sort of massive power, because like the
It's not a mind stone.
No, mine's not. It wouldn't be one of the stones, because it'd be a different artifact. Probably like the God Sword, or I don't know. There's a few artifacts in the Marvelverse that could possibly have that ability if you were to turn it into an artifact card.
Interesting.
Now, the next one up is got lots of people hyped. It got me hyped because it also references something else that Marvel people have been clamoring for ever since Iron Man 1, when it made its first brief blink and you'll miss it cameo little teaser, and this says Ward get 5 poison counters.
Did we cover the Dino Hero yet?
Yeah, we did the Dino Hero. We don't know what that.
Yeah, we do. Oh yeah. Disney's been pushing a Moon Boy, now Moon Girl. They changed the sex. They sex swapped it, But Moon Girl and the her dino pet.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I couldn't think of the girl's name, but
They
yeah,
swapped
Moon
her
Girl.
out. They swapped her. It used to be Moon Boy, but now it's Moon Girl.
Yes,
Yeah.
this
Crazy.
ward get 5 poison counters,
Yeah.
and this along with the whole 10 rings things that I'm seeing here screams to me. And there's another thing at the end when we get to the character names. It screams to me Fin Fang Foom, alien dragon, super powerful, one of the first protagonists for Iron Man. Was a kind of a minion of the Mandarin, but
The Mandarin wanted to control the dragon. It also Fing Fang Foon also opened up and for a lot of storylines that led into Iron Fist, which you probably might find a few Iron Fist cards coming out. Also, because Disney's slowly bringing back all the Netflix characters. We might see Iron Fist come back. There's no official word on Iron Fist yet, but
yeah, Iron Fist was a big sticker with a lot of people. They didn't like how it was done. So
well, I'm sorry. Really, Daniel Rand's character, his storyline, and everything would have just been. It wouldn't have fit a Netflix miniseries. What was it, 12 episodes per season? You would have had to go much deeper into Danny Rand's storyline just to get it to work.
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know. It wasn't the strongest of the Defender, at least for me.
Well, by the time they started doing Iron Fist as well, they had depleted their budget. That's the only reason why Luke Cage and Jessica Jones worked, was because they didn't need quite the huge budget, where Iron Fist needed a larger budget. Iron Fist should have had the same budget that Daredevil had, but unfortunately it did not, because Iron Fist, Daredevil and a few other characters kind of merge on the same storylines. Like Iron Fist fights the Hand. Elektra fights the Hand. Elektra was part of the Hand.
Right.
Iron Fist goes after the 10 Rings quite often. The 10 Rings ties in with Tony Stark and multiple other of the lesser heroes that Marvel hasn't dealt with yet. We say lesser because Marvel hasn't discovered some of the better heroes. They've just discovered the name brand heroes.
Right.
yeah, but 5 poison counters. That's gonna be a bugaboo.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Until end of turn, card name's base power is equal to the number of cards in your hand. So this is basically gonna be a card that's gonna get bigger the more cards you have in your hand. I don't know what it's gonna be. Maybe strong guy.
Strong guy. Huh.
You may pay 1 up to 3 times.
Did you just kick me out, or did Streamlabs kick me out?
It was probably Streamlabs.
I hate Streamlabs
because I was to a totally different screen.
So strong guy, right? Okay. Strong guy, for those people who don't know, is a mutant from X Factor, and I liked him. They depending on who was writing him, they made him either a genius or a complete idiot.
Yeah.
But I really liked Strong Man or Strong Guy. I really liked him. Great mutant all around. And I'd like to see him being used. But I don't think they're going to use him. Here's the reason why. If they end up doing any more X-Men titles in the near future, I don't see that franchise as being one of the first ones that they're going to touch on.
Yeah. All right. 1 second.
But it'd be a great choice, in my
we'll get in here
opinion.
in a moment then.
Okay.
I bet.
Now, you may pay one generic up to 3 times. I don't know what that could be.
Could be just about anything. Once again, Mark Rosewater is not giving very good spoilers here.
Yeah. It's
At the
always a good
beginning of your
guesstimate.
end
Yes.
step, if you
Yeah.
have fewer than 10 cards in hand, that right there screams to me the 10 rings, along with exile all cards from your hand. So that might be
That one seems to be more directly a 10 Rings reference than the other.
Yeah.
This one,
Then the
this
other
one's-
ones, the other ones might be a 10 Rings reference, but this one's directly a 10 Rings reference. Absolutely.
yeah.
That's why I kind of poo-pooed on your 10 Rings comments on the other two, because the other two seem like they'd be more other characters, more godlike powered characters, and or cosmic powered characters, where this one directly does seem like a 10 Rings card.
Yeah.
Says, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets an artifact or a land, I'm thinking right there that might be the Enchantress or something to do with the Enchantress.
Huh. Okay.
Because, she would enchant things. She made all this, the equipment that the Wrecking Crew has. So I'm really thinking that's
Well,
probably something.
that depends on which lore. The Wrecking Crew used Asgardian weapons.
Well, see, they were Asgardian weapons, but the Asgardian who made them, those things, the weapons they have, the wrecking ball, the crowbar, and everything, that was the Enchantress. She is Asgardian.
You're Asgardian.
Like I said, depending on which lore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put any number of creature cards from among them onto the battlefield. What? Excuse the Galta out of me?
Yeah. So who do you think that would be? Like either villains or heroes? Like maybe we got a Captain America that will assemble, right? Assemble all the heroes.
Okay, so this is calling at me to an Infinity Gauntlet again. I know they've already done it, but this might be a gauntlet, a Thanos of some sort, a different spin on the Gauntlet card.
Yeah.
And then the next one says equip worthy. Now we know what that is. That's Mjolnir.
Yeah.
There is no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, but which rendition of Mjolnir, and what character will they have holding it? I kind of want to see Beta Ray Bill.
I do too. I really do.
For those that don't know,
I think that Beta Ray Bill is going to be in.
He's the horse-faced Thor. He's Thor.
Oh, okay.
He's an interdimensional alternate Asgard horse-faced Thor.
And I think
also depending on which lore,
in,
he's also an alien. In the Ultimate Universe, they have him as he's an alien who gets Mjolnir. But then they end up getting a different hammer for him eventually.
And
gotcha.
I really think that you'll see stuff like Beta Ray Bill and a separate Asgardian.
I don't think they're going to put Beta Ray Bill in there, but I'd like to see him. I'm kind of done with Thor. I feel like they've overplayed Thor and everything that they've done. So I'm Thored out. You can just say because of which my deck is Thor.
So what you're telling me is that it's a Thor subject for you.
Yeah.
Here are some creature type lines from the set. Legendary creature, mutant scientist hero. Now that's
Beast.
beast. That's beast.
Beast. They're trying to push Kelsey Grammer's Beast because we know he's going to be in the next movie. One more sitting at least with Kelsey Grammer and the Beast, and so we know that because it's already been announced. So they need to put out some product that's going to have the Beast, particularly, and there's allegedly, depending on how they do the next X-Men movie, they're talking about it being another one that kind of has like a present and past storyline. That all depends on if Patrick Stewart was lying about officially retiring after this movie or not. But that'd be retiring from the Marvel verse. There's rumor that Patrick Stewart's got a few more projects up his sleeve after this. So we don't know if he's officially retiring or not. But assuming that they do the next version with Patrick Stewart, it'll have like the past, the prequel versions of the X-Men and the old versions as well. There's also talk about a TV series where Kelsey Grammer as Beast is going to be a narrator for some Disney Plus X-Men show. So we're going to be seeing that. Also, they're doing a prequel series to X-Men 95 that's going to take place before the X-Men cartoons from the 90s. So it'll be like a prequel to that. So we'll probably see a little bit more Beast coming in. I think you're right.
Yeah, crazy. Where are we at?
We need the next page.
Oh, okay, got it. Oh, the mutant scientist hero would have to be Beast, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a second here. Okay, there we go. Creature types. Legendary creature. Demigod warrior hero.
Now that
would have to be Thor or the other guy that you were talking about, the other Thor.
It could be one of the Warriors 3.
Yeah. They could do a Warriors 3 thing.
Maybe Lady Sif.
They've been very underutilized. Lady Sith of the Warriors was the only one that's been used regularly. Like they used her like outside of the Thor movies as well as inside the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. stuff. So we could probably see some Lady Sith. After all, Lady Sith did survive the last Thor movie. She just had her arm removed, so so we can be seeing Lady Sith return in a lot of content. I don't remember seeing if she's listed in the next set of movies though.
Okay, legendary creature Kree Scroll Hero.
Yeah. Well, we knew we were going to be getting the Kree and the Scroll. As for Hero, depending on which universe they go with, you might get a Scroll Hero, but a Kree Scroll Hero. The Kree Also, depending on which storyline that they're going to go with, because the Kree were heroes, but they changed it around for the MCU, where the Skrulls were not the bad guys as you thought they were. They made the Kree the bad guys. So, but you need the Kree in order to introduce eventually anything with the Inhumans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Inhumans are kind of like mutants, but they're genetically altered because of the Terrigen Mist, which unlocks mutant-like abilities, but they're technically not mutants. And we will talk about them here in a minute because Inhumans are on the list.
Oh.
Legendary creature, human ninja villain. Now, we're thinking this might be Ronin.
Yeah, it could. Well, Ronin, depending on, once again, which Ronin. The Hawkeye Ronin was a vigilante. Then you have two other versions of the Ronin, one of which was a villain, but not as known as the Hawkeye Ronin. But we can definitely go that direction. There was also the leader of the fist, the leader of the hand, and we might stop there. We got DJ Play Nice in the chat.
Hey, what's up, DJ Play Nice?
Hey. Next up is the legendary creature Gamma Doctor Hero. That is most likely another version of Bruce Banner, but
Yeah, it's going to be a Bruce Banner card.
But it could be another. I'm thinking it has to be Bruce Banner as a hero.
Yeah, well, also like the Hulk was one of the only few that had his powers. Very few mutant characters were not mutant characters, but mutates, which are typically the genetically modified humans into heroes. Very few got their powers from gamma radiation, so I would definitely say it has to be Bruce Banner, because they stayed away from a lot of the gamma radiation. A lot of people thought that it was like lame and when writing Marvel stuff, so they tried to stay away from it. They some storylines, like the spider that bit Peter Parker, might have had gamma radiation, depending on which universe you're looking at. But for the most part, when you're looking at a hero with gamma radiation, you're looking at Bruce Banner or David Banner.
Yeah.
For those people who know.
Those who know.
Yeah,
legendary creature, mutant, and human hero. Now we know that as the current Miss Marvel.
Well, Miss Marvel wasn't an Inhuman though, and neither was she was neither. She was also not a mutant either. The Miss Marvel that the current Miss Marvel, she is a mutant. The current Miss Marvel, the Kamala Han, she's a mutant. They pretty much stated that in the series, but as for Inhuman, while as I said before, Inhuman is like a type of mutant, but they're not mutants.
Well,
I would definitely
in the comics, she was exposed to the Terrigen Mists.
In the comics, she was. That's why I'm saying depends on which version you're going with. I really think that they're probably going to go with Quake because, as I said before, they're going to be bringing the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. back. And the actress who played Quake in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., she's been very wishy-washy about answering questions lately.
Oh.
So I'm wanting to say they're probably going to do Quake. And also, they just did like a Quake miniseries last year that was very successful. I was very ticked off that it was only a miniseries. And but it could be they absolutely are going to still go with the Kamala Miss Marvel, even though like the TV series sucked, and also that latest Captain Marvel movie sucked. Yeah, and Disney likes to make mistakes, so they're probably going to go with her, just like they might end up doing eventually Squirrel Girl and pissing me off.
Oh, she's coming.
Oh, she hasn't started breathing yet.
Yeah, no, Squirrel Girl's definitely going to be in the set. They could.
Now, Dan, what do you think the human detective hero is? Because I don't know a lot of. I mean, you know, the Marvel universe is not known for people like Batman, who are detectives and whatnot.
Well, okay, so subgenre of the Avengers was Heroes for Hire, which had your street level heroes, Daredevil,
Yes.
Nick Cage, Luke Cage, and the pretty much the Defenders series from Netflix, even though that technically was inappropriately titled because the Defenders were not those characters. Those characters were Heroes for Hire in the comic books, and they were technically a spin-off of the Avengers. And they took the Avengers title when the Avengers disbanded. So I'm thinking that's the closest thing to a detective. Also, there is since it's human hero, one of the characters that worked alongside with the Punisher was a detective. He was a police officer detective, and he also was a friend of Daredevil. So in his human identity, I mean, well, his non-hero identity, he was a friend also of him. It could be the police officer who also has ties with Miles Morales' dad, who is a law officer. But in the comic books, the character that I'm talking about was not a cop. He was a detective cop. So we could be going in that direction. I had to that's my breaking it down to the best of my ability for somebody who's like the most likely based off of what characters people would know of who they've seen, because I'm pretty sure they're not going to be just throwing any characters in on this set. Like I said, I would like to see Strongman, but I don't think they're going to do Strongman because he's a lesser known character and they haven't even touched on him on anything that Disney's done, and that they haven't done anything in the cinematics that's touched on him either. So I would have to say something that would probably be the cop detective from Daredevil, which is also related to all the characters, and he becomes a hero as well. So I just probably go in that direction.
Okay, next up is legendary creature, alien, dragon, villain. Of course, that screams Fin Fang Foom.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Fin Fang Foom, yeah.
And even Fin Fang Foom was kind of vaguely referenced in the post scene of the Ten Rings movie.
Yeah, and also one of the most recent Avengers movies, they had a Ten Rings reference as well. One of the end credit scenes. So we're probably going to be seeing more Ten Rings content. So, and the version of Fin Fang Foom that you saw in the Ten Rings movie that we saw, what was it? Can't remember the name of it right offhand. My brain's been fried. But the version that we saw coming out of the mountain in that movie, That was the astral projected version of his power. It wasn't the dragon himself. So we still have a chance to see the dragon return, especially since we haven't learned as much about Madripoor as we'd like to learn. And as we all know, Fing Fang Foom resides in Madripoor.
Yes. Okay,
So
next up we have legendary artifact creature scientist Pillow.
okay, this can be anybody. Creature. It brings you to creature. I want to think that that we're going to be going, but I don't think we're going to touch any of the Spider-Verse characters.
No, it's
So
an artifact creature, so it maybe Ultron, but
well,
he's not really
but
a
he's a
scientist.
scientist. He's not a scientist though. He's an AI.
Doctor Doom doesn't quite fit that.
Yeah. Well, Doctor Doom does fit scientist. So
What about what's his name?
Doctor Doom, I think, would be the closest based off of the characters they're playing with right now, though.
What about Apocalypse?
No, Apocalypse, no.
I didn't think that they would do Apocalypse here. They
would do Apocalypse, but he's not a scientist either.
I really don't know there.
Yeah, I'd say this has to be Doctor Doom because when dealing with scientist villains, right now the only scientist villain that they're playing with in any of the media is going to be Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom is technically a scientist, even though most of his inventions were stolen from Reed Richards, Tony Stark, and also Norman Osborn. But he's enough of a scientist to be able to learn the technology, reinvent them, and work with them. And that's pretty much was his thing. And because this version of the Doctor Doom that we're going to be seeing is the alternate universe Tony Stark Doctor Doom, if anybody's read the storyline, by the way, that I'm talking about for the alternate universe Doctor Doom, where Tony Stark is Doctor Doom instead. So Victor Von Doom, switches his brain into Tony Stark's body.
Oh.
And Tony Stark has to live the rest of his life as Victor Von Doom.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a great storyline. So I would say that you are going to see a villain scientist Doctor Doom card because it fits the storyline and the character direction that the cinematic universe is going right now.
Okay, this last one: dragon, cat, dog, bird, frog, hero. Now I know that this is the pet Vengers. So it'd be Lockheed, Hairball. A lot of people are saying Lockjaw is going to be the dog. The bird is Red Wing, and the frog, of course, is Throg.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they got to hit that cheesy stereotype there.
Yeah.
Was never a fan.
No, Throg was actually seen in part of a sequence in the Loki series, where they're at the end of the world where Eliath is and everything.
Yeah, they had him there. They also had the alligator Loki. They had a whole bunch of all the different characters that kind of like reference. I think they had 3 of the pet characters or the animal versions referenced in that series, but when it came down to the comics, they were originally just like a one-off what if, and that was based off of those little tiny Saturday morning strip that they had in the middle of the comic books. They had a little three window script like style Saturday morning kind of funny style. I really didn't like those little storylines. Yeah. But then they also found a way to merge those characters though with the Howard the Duck universe when they decided to respin Howard the Duck in the 90s. So we'll see.
Well, finally, there's some card names in the set. Avengers Assemble. That's gonna be, I think, what we were talking about earlier with the card that it can put out, a Galta ability, put out all your heroes on the board. Crowd of True Believers. There's a nice reference to Stan Lee.
You'll probably have a few Stanleys. This is going to be a full set, so you'll have
the Crowd of True Believers is probably going to be like the Avatar followers from the Avatar set. It's going to be kind of like that, I would imagine. Earth's Mightiest Heroes. That's probably going to be a saga that can allow you to pull out certain heroes from your deck.
Right. That makes sense.
And then there's Go Nuts. So sorry, Dan, but that says to me, Squirrel Girl confirmed.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, Disney does the makes stupid decisions, but they have to monopolize on the only way that Disney knows how to do it, right? And that's pull out these female characters that never sell.
Yep. It happens.
Next up is Hex Magic. Now, what I'd like to see here, and I know it's kind of a sticking point with a lot of people, but that should be, along with that would fit into the original lore of Hex Magic. It has to be a dice roll.
Yeah, and Hex Magic, you're going to be you're definitely going with you're going with any of the witch characters from Agatha to Scarlet Witch.
There's a bunch of the witch characters.
Now they're talking about like, okay, well, the Darkhold wasn't destroyed. Just the Darkhold Temple was destroyed, and two versions of the Darkhold were destroyed. But if you remember correctly, the version of the Darkhold that Agatha had was not the same version of the Darkhold that existed in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So if they're bringing back Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which they're talking about doing, we're going to be able to see some more Darkhold, which all has to do with Hex Magic. And also, when you go down to the Darkhold storylines, which has to do with Hex Magic, you are going to be seeing some Ghost Rider stuff. And because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is making a comeback, we're looking at our Hispanic version of the Ghost Rider. Considering Nicolas Cage is currently on contract with Sony doing the Spider-Man Noir, which is being released, I believe, this week or next week.
This week,
I think it's on right now, actually.
Oh, has it already been released?
The first episode premiered yesterday.
Oh, it premiered yesterday? Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, next up is PIM particles. So this is going to be, a modal thing where you can choose either to give things minus X or plus X plus X.
Now, to be honest with you, I hope they don't use the Scott Lang version of Ant-Man. I want them to use the Hank Pym versions of Ant-Man. I liked those storylines a lot better, although we do know that Scott Lang will be returning in 2 more Marvel movies because his contract has 2 more Marvel movies left on it. So we will most likely be seeing his version of Ant-Man in the cards. Although I'm hoping that we'll see Hank Pym in the cards as well, but There's no word on whether or not he's returning to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So,
Huh.
Okay, and you have Repulsor Blast. Now I'm thinking this is going to be something that
Oh, God.
maybe has some bounce effects to it. Um, I don't know if it's going to have some,
it will absolutely be an Iron Man card. They're not going to do Iron Lad and or the sex swapped version of it, since her TV series and movie failed. The
Ironheart or whatever.
Yeah, Ironheart TV series failed, and also her spot in the Black Panther movie failed. So they're not going to be bringing her back. But it's definitely going to be an Iron Man card.
and since Iron Man is going to be in blue and red, we've already seen that from the cards that have been released and spoiled. It's probably going to be some sort of either bounce spell or something that's going to give minus to power or something like that. Minus X, whatever. Okay, we're on to the next page.
Alrighty. Yeah, that was pretty much it right there. The Hex Magic, Fim Particles.
Pim particles.
Pim. Oh, okay. Yeah, from the Microverse or whatever they called it.
Well, the Ant-Man saga of stuff. Henry Pym, a scientist and original founder of and leader of the X-Men until not X-Men, sorry, Avengers. He was the leader of the Avengers, and also he was married to an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. who eventually became the Wasp. And blah 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 blah. We all know that story that they butchered in the Microverse or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. Speaking of butchered stories, Secret Invasion. We won't go too much into that. We know that's all about.
They ruined Super Scroll. It could have been a good show too. Like it was so. I mean, it could have been so good. It doesn't even matter that people were bitching and complaining about the AI that was being used in it for the animations. I really didn't care about that, but what got me and that nobody wanted to bitch about was they ruined the storyline. They ruined Super Scroll, and it's bad enough that they use Secret Invasion to even more deeply enroot the fact that the Skrulls are good guys now rather than the bad guys, and so whatever.
Super Soldier Serum. Now that's going to be an interesting card to see what it actually does.
Yeah. And we say the nay.
That's going to be a counter spell. That's going to be a counter spell that everyone's going to hate.
Gotta be.
I think it's going to be a counter spell. Basically, you have to pay counter target spell unless the spell's controller pays X generic mana, where X is the number of creatures you control.
And I believe this will also be your meme card of the set too, because that is a meme in a Thor meme.
Yes, it is a Thor meme.
So it's going to be your meme card. I know you like
Yep.
the meme cards, so this will be one that you want to get for your memes.
Yeah. Wow. Well, that is the spoilers, guys. Right now we were trying. Let's see where we're at with NaughtyBot. I don't think.
So we say
yeah.
the nay. You know who the we are, right?
Huh.
Brian Giles and I mentioned them a few times. They are the Warriors 3. That's who
Ah.
says that.
Yeah.
We say the nay, and they say it at the same time, and they do their attack.
Oh boy. Well, on the challenge, guys, we managed to get 6 in. We need 4 more to spin off. I'll try to make a little comment in the Discord right now.
Thank you, Jamie.
See.
Oh, Jamie just said, awesome knowledge of the Marvel Universe, Dan. Well, spend too much time reading comic books when you were a kid, right?
Huh. Okay. Let's see. One moment. Brian, these make you more excited for it, or you're about the same for superheroes?
Well, the teasers gave me a little bit of hope. What I liked were the leaks that are coming out, and I am trying to get to.
Yeah,
These-
if we can get a
these leaks-
website,
these-
I'll look here in just a moment. I'm trying to get this posted, see if we can finish out at least one spin. All right. Yeah, so tomorrow I'll be again with a sponsored stream. Hopefully we get some more heads over there. I'm also made up a bunch of music for tomorrow as well. It's been in the background and can play if you guys pop in. But tomorrow we have the Guild versus Guild War. We've been killing them all week, so I don't know if they will turn out, but I'll be streaming all the main times. So do come and hang out. I'll have some new music as well, and we'll talk about the game a little bit, or if you guys have any questions on the games or anything like that. So it'll be pretty much a chill sesh tomorrow. Feel free to swing on by. Any luck?
Yeah, I just got the last one pasted over to your Facebook, so you should have like
Okay,
5 cards.
1 second. All right, we got. All right, that's posted and says the Facebooks, les Facebooks. Okay. Let me see. All right, do you guys see it?
Yep.
It's there.
That is a hit monkey.
That is not a hit monkey. That is hit monkey.
Yes.
Yes,
I said-
Netflix did a cartoon series, a very good cartoon series on him about
Really?
3 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that it can't be
Yeah,
countered. Reach, Vigi, Death Touch, Hexproof, Taste, beautiful.
And he is a
You-
mutant.
Ah, yeah. Oh, he's not a mutant here though. He's just a monkey assassin.
Well,
Oh.
in the comic books, he was one of the few that were animal mutants.
Ah.
Also, depending on which universe that you get him from, he was genetically engineered.
Mm.
There are at least 2 different multiversal stories about Hitmonkey. One that put him in the same category as Rocket Raccoon. One that puts him in the category of being just a science experiment that gave him human intelligence. And then the main version of him, he was one of the very few mutant animals.
All right.
Okay,
It looks like we just got our 4. Yeah. Go ahead.
This is the card that I am. I don't know if you can blow it up any.
I'm trying. No.
No, it was taken with the potato cam.
That too. I'll read it. It's Iron Man, Bleeding Edge, 3 and 2 blue for a 3/5 flyer. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, you may copy it, except the copy isn't legendary. You do this only once each turn.
Okay, so in Ultimate Iron Man, looks like they're using the Ultimate Iron Man costume as well. It's so blurry I can't tell. But in Ultimate Iron Man, he's able to use holographic projections of himself in order to pretty much pull a Loki to a certain degree.
He's
But he'd use holographic projections of himself, and he'd be able to fire his repulsor blasts. And you never know which version of him is going to be the one that you're fighting until like you realize you just punched at a hologram. But that was the Ultimate Universe version of him. And if we do, I don't think they've in the cards yet. They've introduced the Ultimate Universe version of Iron Man. So.
Well, we had Ultimate Spider-Man, so
But that was Spider-Verse stuff.
Nah. New Dark Rit.
See, this Dark Ritual, when I saw it at first, it's like, this screams to me, it evokes to me the original Dark Ritual arc.
Yeah.
And I like the way they did that.
That's fair. And kept it uncommon. Okay. And then we have the
I'm
Fantastic
surprised
Four.
they didn't do like a reference for Dark Ritual. I would have actually. Can you go back to that real quick?
Yeah.
So what I would have done.
At least it wasn't Agatha.
Well, I was going to say somebody with the book, because okay, so
yeah.
Dark Ritual would have been a great one for your Darkhold. Have the Darkhold there, and somebody reading from the Darkhold would have been a great Dark Ritual.
Yeah.
Because while Doctor Doom does mess with the occult as well as science and inventions and science and technology, he also deals with the occult. His character isn't as known for the occult as you'd think. So I would have, because he's really more of stealing tech and like learning back engineering science. Even though he does deal with the occult, I would have definitely done a Darkhold reference to this.
Well, it's interesting, kind of cool, and does take me back a little bit for older Magic, so that's kind of cool in that regard. We had the Fantastic Four. Red, green, white, and a blue for a 4/4. This should be the standard version, yeah. When Fantastic Four enters, and whenever you cast a spell, power, toughness, or mana value 4, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Make a 0/4 colorless wall creature token. Okay, with Defender. Okay. The Fantastic Four deal 3 damage to each opponent. Ooh, rude. Put 2 counters on target creature or draw a card.
It's not bad, but it's not real good either. It's kind of mid.
It's got to be 4, so you can't cast a 5 for it to trigger. It's got to be 4 mana or what is it? No, whenever you cast a spell with power, toughness, or mana value 4. Yeah, not greater, but 4 exactly. All right. Well, you could do all the things at least once a turn, so there's that. Okay. Interesting. And then we have the Wolverine, which the text box is a little jumbled, but I get it. Go ahead, Brian.
It's Wolverine, Fierce Fighter for a red and green and 2. You get a 3/5 legendary mutant berserker hero. He has haste. When he enters, he fights up to one other target creature. If damage would be dealt to
Can be
Wolverine,
your own. Doesn't say opponent.
yes. They might have to clear that up because they did that before. and there was a big thing about that.
Well, I
So-
mean, for Commander, you put him in and you have him fight Sad Robot. Boom, you got your card draw. So, you know.
So
Yeah.
the image here
Yeah.
references Secret Wars from the comic books.
Mm.
Other than Secret Wars, rarely ever did Wolverine end up having to go up against a Skrull.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
So the best reference I'd say that they're trying to do here is Secret Wars from the comic books.
Yeah. All right. And I think that's it for the previews, right? Yeah, or the leaks.
That should be all the leaks. But yeah,
Okay. All right.
it's the leaks do have some potential in terms of Magic the Gathering cards.
Also, this set has potential in the lines of getting my comic book nerds interested in buying.
Okay.
Well, that's all I have for today.
Yeah. Give me a second. No, that's not it. Bruh. Get out of here. Okay. Get. Okay. Now let's try this again. So again, tomorrow, if you guys are busy buying from Twid or whatever, feel free to cruise on by. I have another sponsored stream from Foundations. So Foundation Galactic Frontier. Tomorrow we have our server versus server, or not server, excuse me, guild versus guild. So we'll be defending or invading and then defending. I'll be streaming all the key parts, so it'll probably be a couple different streams. But I also worked on a bunch of music throughout the week, so we got some new spacey tunes and some older stuff that I'm gonna mix into the whatever. So you guys can come in, hang out, check out the game. Any questions in the game, cool, or just hang out for the new music. So I'm trying to fill out a whole set, but anyway, yeah. So that's gonna be tomorrow. And if I could show the thing, this is what I've been working on here. The title is still works, but I don't know. What do you think, Dan? Looks kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
That looks
So-
good.
Yeah. So we'll be hanging out tomorrow. Probably start around 5-ish or something for the initial onslaught. So do check it out. Come by, hang out. If it's your cup of tea, sweet, stick around, hang out. If it's not, I'll be playing new music, so maybe just put me in the background, and got a bunch of different tunes, so good times. Dan, was there anything you wanted to plug?
Oh, absolutely. Let me pop it up here.
And then we have to do our spin here. Oh, Commander just got in. All right, cool. We're going to spin off for the future reality fracture pack. Let me get that started here. Oop. Oh. I didn't touch it. Yeah, get in. Put your name
Wasn't
in.
me.
Thing keeps on kicking me out. All right.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So let's see.
All right. Yeah. Mama Squirrel, you're here. Get in. Yeah, I'm going to spin it very soon. Screen. Yes. Go here. Here. There we go. All right. 12 in. Nice, guys. That little plug in the Discord helped. All right. So we got Michael Superbacker, KG Cowboy Dan, TCGU, K-Torque, Genesis Nightmare, jamiewhite, Team Cosmic Seeds, good to see you, bud. Daedalus, JoJo the Circus Pit Chimp got in here. Nice. Holy Christ. Commander for Full. And then we have Miss Hayley. Nice. All right. Yeah. Well, while I'm spinning that, I wanted to play something for you, Dan. it kind of failed the assignment, but it actually works. So I'll get to play one of my spacey tracks for tomorrow.
Oh yeah. When you're ready, play it. And I have my thing ready for when you're for your what you asked me about if I had anything I wanted to promote.
Oh,
So I have that
okay.
ready too. So when you're
Oh,
ready.
nice. Okay. Here we go. Choose a winner. Us.
Overloading the fold them into. And we know that you know what we do.
Liking it.
It's a war on our system and we want to win. Your brothers are losing, your mother is in. How many are you gonna bring? Yeah, I'm in my own world. I don't care about your home world. I'm roaming my own world. I'm roaming in my own world. Roaming in my own world. I'm roaming in my own world. I'm roaming in my own world.
All right, we're gonna spin here. Let's go. All right, here we go. Good luck. Bam, full. Hey, Team Cosmic Seeds. Let's go.
Yo.
See the exclamation point rigged in chat.
Happiness. Purple Bright. As much as I'd like to hang around and stuff, I'm gonna pop off and kind of get something to eat and stuff.
Oh yeah, we're gonna wrap up early. I just kind of want to play that a little bit. Thank you, Brian, for bringing your enthusiasm as always. Hope you have
Yes,
a wonderful rest of your evening, my friend.
Hoo-ha. See you on the next video.
Yes, sir. All right, have yourself a good one, buddy. Yeah, I'm debating on which platform I'm gonna do, Dan. I might actually use the Streamlab thingy. I am not 100 yet.
For
For the stream tomorrow.
oh,
Yeah, I might. I don't know. Or I might go back to this format here. But this one's easier if I want to have guests. But if it's not a thing, then yeah. Well, my friends, congrats to our winner. We'll have more challenges down the road. But yeah, if you're not doing much tomorrow, come in, hang out. Again, I'm going to have some new music, very spacey, kind of chill music, and other things. So good times. Make sure you guys swing on by tomorrow. I'll get that thumbnail up here relatively soon. But other than that, thanks everyone for hanging out. Kind of a short one today. I'm kind of hungry, so we're going to get some munchies here and finally getting Hayley to watch, was it Goodfellas? Yeah, we're almost at the tail end where everything starts getting crazy. So she's kind of excited for it. So hell yeah, we're gonna get to that. Yeah, I'll be around. I'm not sure I will be able to edit more because that was hell just to get that 1.15 second thing up. But I will try to have something for you guys Monday and get a few more knocked out. I think we got like 5 or 6 left. And then I may go back and redo the old. But I want to finish what the rest at least. So that will be probably next week. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Jamie, you have a good one, man. Good to see you. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and bounce out and get some food and all that fun stuff.
Wait, hold on a second. I was going to show my thing out for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Show.
Yeah, so tomorrow, join me and King Style for episode 5 of Cowboys and Kings, where we're going to be talking about uncredited cast. These are people who were in television shows, movies, and other forms of media who you didn't know were there because there was no credit for them. And possibly there are credits now because of IMDb and people being able to go, here's. But listed in the end credits, they were not there. We're even going to have honorable mentions like the in a world where the guy at the beginning of the movies that you used to watch back in the 90s, he used to tell you about all the movies in that deep voice. We're going to talk about him and multiple other people who were uncredited.
Awesome.
So
well, my friend,
tomorrow at 8 o'clock.
All right, cool.
8 o'clock Eastern. That's 5 o'clock Pacific for those people who want to join us for that.
Excellent. Well, my friend, feel free to stick around. But I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out today. We managed to get that pack giveaway, so congrats going to Team Cosmic Seeds. So good times. We'll have more challenges later, so be on the lookout. Other than that, I'm going to get out of here and get some food. You guys have been awesome. Thanks for hanging, and catch you later. Bye. And we're clear.
No, you're not. We are still going. We are still.
We have to we
are still going here on the MTG Roundtable.
All right. Time to pull up the article again. All right. Bye.